Suffer me a little. Suffer me a little. Pagdalitaan mo, pagdalitaan mo. Yan. Huwag mo sandali. Parang patsagaan mo ako. Sa Ilocano pa ano sanak ng basit?
Ano sa mo? Ano pang Pangasinan?
Kaya, mo sana. Ano sanak ng basit? Pagdalitaan mo akong sandali. Minsan di pa ginagawa natin sa mga kaibigan natin.
Yeah.
Pwede ba patsagaan mo na ako? Wala na akong tsaga. Pero dito,
Ubus na.
ano sa nakman basit? Diba? Ano sa nakman basit? Suffer me a little. Di ba minsan pag nakaka-atraso tayo sa mga kaibigan natin o sa ibang tao, kaya sa bangko minsan wala ka, lalo pag wala kang trabaho, di ka makabayad, ginawa mo yan eh. Pwede bang next month na lang? Then my wife says, bakit mo sinabi sa akin? Parang hindi mo ko kilala. Kaya may problema na ako, kahit hanggang doon na, tahimik lang ako. Kaya hindi halata. Nakalungsos dito, sabi mo.
Wala.
Hindi halata. Kaya minsan yung alahas, cover up Nalang, di ba? Sino magsabi mo lang kong pera? Nakalahas ka eh. Diba? Cover up minsan yan. Cover up minsan. Tama yan. So now here, Elihu was talking to someone. Of course, there is Job, so maybe he was talking to Job. So do not put anything yet in your mind. Don't just go continue slide by slide. Do not go ahead. If you know the story, well, it's a factor to you, and it will be a blessing because God will give us a revelation of what is happening. Sabi dito, pagdalitaan mo akong sandali at aking ipakilala sa iyo, wow, I will show thee that I have yet to speak on God's behalf. See? Just like what Sister Elvis Nubay more ago. It's a mission word, it's compelling. Though it's far that I'm singing, I can hear. I have a good ears. Even it's far. That I have yet to speak on God's behalf. So something here that you can learn, something that you can use on or you're going to apply. Anong sanak ng baset, gamin agad ipag-amuking ka. Then, what we call this? Naisip niya gumagano. Sapagkat mayroon pa akong masasalita sa pagsasalang-galang sa Diyos. I would like to speak in God's behalf. Here, on verse 3, it's getting deeper. It's getting tighter. I will fix my knowledge from afar, and will ascribe righteousness to my Maker. Dadalhin ko ang aking kalaman mula sa malayo, at aking itutungkol ang katwiran sa may lalang sa akin. Now, in this slide, you might as well think that maybe that guy is knowledgeable. Maybe that guy is tough. Isn't it? Dadalhin ko ang aking kaalaman mula sa malayo. And you have remembered our lesson last Friday. A lot of people being called by God, they are not called yet to preach. They are called to believe.
Yeah.
But they want to preach. Kaya tuloy nangyari, sumakay sa kabayo na walang training, nahulog, nanghiram ng mukha sa... So, there's a lot of people like that. As if they are called to preach, but no. No, you are called to believe. You are called to believe. Eh sabi ko nga, huwag kang atat. Yeah? We discussed that last Friday. How can they believe and they do not believe on what they see? I didn't even know who is Christ. So here, if you're watching us last Friday, your mind would like just to think, there is something there. There is something there. There is something there. Because God is not giving us a spoon feed. That's why He gave us brain. That's why we need to ask spiritual understanding from Him. Then this guy says, Elihu, I will fetch my knowledge from afar and will ascribe righteousness to my Maker. What a wonderful message. What a wonderful word to say. Dadalhin ko ang aking kaalaman mula sa malayo at aking itutungkol ang katwiran sa may lalang sa akin. Brother William, mukhang magmimission dyan. Well, you can have your ideas. You can think. But I would like to advise you, will just go focus on the slide so that you will not be roaming around and you will be lost. Now here, let's continue to hear this guy. He said, for truly, have you not noticed that Jesus also used that truly, truly, truly?
Yeah, verily,
Yeah.
verily, truly.
Isn't it? For truly, my words shall not be false. For truly, my words shall not be false. Oy, Brother William, parang propeta yan ah. Then, as I told you, you can think like that. But focus on the slide, do not go ahead. Brother William, why do you know? It is not me who knows that. I'm just a messenger. He that is perfect in knowledge is with thee. Sapagkat tunay na ang aking mga salita ay hindi kabulaanan. Siyang sakdal sa kaalaman, who's that? God ay sumasa iyo. So what is trying to imply this? He was talking to someone.
Yeah.
Someone who is down and says, how can it be? Sapagkat tunay na ang aking mga salita. So, he has the word of God. He has that wisdom. He has that power. He has that authority. For truly my word shall not be false. He that is perfect in knowledge, who's that's God, is with thee. Nasa sa iyo, ay sumasa iyo. Sometimes we forget the words. We forgot that the power of the words that we are being reading, the words that we have been accepting, the words that we have accepted long time ago, it seems to vanish. It seems, nanglupay-pay ka, parang wala ka ng lakas, as if, like a bridge over troubled water. Just like, I will ease your mind. Brother William, kanto naman ng makabundo yan. Bakit asam ka ba? You don't understand about that. Okay, here. For truly my word shall not be false. He that is perfect in knowledge is with thee. Siguro pag ito nakausap ko, mabibigyan ko ng lakas loob. What do you think? Pag ikaw kausap niya, for truly my word shall not be false. He that is perfect in knowledge is with thee. Just like our song that we have sung. Though I fall, you can make me new. From this death, I will rise with you. He says, for truly my word shall not be false. He that is perfect in knowledge is with thee. All the grace reaching out for thee. Now, let's continue this word of Elihu. He said, behold, God is mighty. So the guy that he was talking has already forgotten everything what he had received. He had forgotten what he had read. He had forgotten, maybe, depressed. Brother William, ako yun. Kaya, ano eh, nag-iiba eh. Stress kasi ako eh. Huwag ka munang mapalusot, baka mapahiya ka mamaya. Kaya, that's why I told you, you need to focus on the slide, because if you go ahead, God will strike you. It's not me, God. That's why I told you a while ago, the song that we're going to sing requires reality check of who we are, of being God's children, of being Christ follower, of Christ disciples, and making you to remember this. Behold, God is mighty. Because sometimes you think that you are so good. Sometimes you think that you are so stable because you are receiving something. No, you're not. Even you will receive $2,000 every day. You are not yet stable. You are not. You are not. But there is one stable here. Behold, God is mighty and despises not any. He is mighty in strength and wisdom. Narito, ang Diyos ay makapangyarihan at hindi humahawak sa kanino man. God is no respecter of men. Respecter of men. Hindi porket Pilipino ka, hindi ka papakinggan, no. Hindi porket mayaman ka, unahin ka, no. Hindi porket makasalanan ka, hindi ka napapakinggan, yung ang unahin niya eh. Di ba, Brother mas maigi magkasala na magkasala, mali ka na naman. Behold, God is mighty, and despises not any. He is mighty in strength and wisdom. Look at this. Brother William, kung gusto niya yung unahin niya yung masama, di ba kailangan mas masama ako para unahin ako? Mali naman yung pagkakaintindi mo, kapatid. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Understand this Islam. He preserves not the life of the wicked, but give it right to the poor. You have limitations. Kaya minsan, I'm always thinking, God, how God bless those long life people. Yeah, Tio Berto, Tio Talio. Continue to praise the Lord. Those are the brothers of my father. My father long time died, but the eldest is still alive.
Oh.
You see? I love you. I love you. I'm longing for that. You see? He preserves not the life of the wicked. Brother William, sabihin, wicked yung papa mo, I give it to the Lord. I give it to the Lord. It's not for me to judge. I give it to the Lord. But give it right to the poor. Ngunit nagbibigay ng matuwid sa pinagpipighati. And look at this. He withdraw not his eyes from the righteous. Praise the Lord. Ano ngayon kung wala kang pera? Ano ngayon kung pangit sa trabaho mo? Ano ngayon kung sweldo mo 11 lang o 12 lang? As long as the eyes of the Lord is with you. Just like this. Someone told to my wife, hanggang ngayon, nani ka pa rin? Natatawa lang kami. Sabi ko, bakit magkano sweldo mo? And then, okay, let's sweldo ko. And then, we're just laughing. Yeah. It's good to advance. It's good to advance. How advanced you are in the sight of the Lord? How advanced? Because when you die, God will not ask you, oh, what is your profession then? God will just simply ask you what you have done unto me and to my brethren. Lord, ang ganito po ako, ito ganyan. No. What you have done to the least of my brethren, you have done it to me. And you need to think, how does it work? Look at this. He will draw not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne. Yet he doth establish them forever, and they are exalted. Hindi niya inihihiwalay ang kanyang mga mata sa matuwid. Sa mga matuwid, maliwanag yan. So, ibig sabihin, meron pa, okay, my eyes are on you. I like that. But yung boss mo sabihin niya, oh, I have an eyes on you, takot ka. No! You will be glad because even your boss is concerned to you. But sometimes we accept it negatively. Oh, lagi kong binabantay ng boss ko. Masama kasi sa akin ang loob niya eh. No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. Hindi mo kailangan maging kulang sa pansin kasi pinapansin ka, tama mali. Favor mo yan eh. Kasi si Brother William, lagi binabagit pangalan ko, pinapansin ako. Favor mo yun. Kundi kasama ng mga hari sa luklukan at kanyang itinatatag sila magpakailanman at sila'y natataas. Just wait. If God has an eyes on you, for sure, this will happen. You will be exalted. You will be exalted. In verse 8, and if they be bound in fetters, and be holding in cords of application, mapapangaw yung bang magkaroon ng kalungkutan at mapipigil sa panalig ng kapighatian, affliction, sa mga problema at sa mga kalungkutan. Siguro, pag itong kausap mo na tao na to, para kang nasa cloud nine. Yeah. And verse 9, he said, then he sheweth them their work. Itinuturo nga niya sa kanila ang kanilang mga gawa at ang kanilang mga pagsalang-sang na kanilang pinalalo. And their transgressions that they have exceeded. When things happen, do not blame someone because God is showing it to you. Mga nagpalalo ka kasi, nagpalalo ka kasi. At ituturo nga niya sa kanila ang kanilang mga gawa kasi ito ginawa mo. And you will be corrected by God. Buti nga, hindi nangyari siya nakasulat kay Pedro. Yung donkey nagsalita, yung asno. Huwag mo hintayin si Simba magsalita, mas delikado. O kaya si Kotsa magsalita, mas makabigla ka tumarunod siya. Kamo? O kaya yung coaching mo magsalita, hindi naman talking career. Ha? Sabi niya, bako na to. Talking career yung sasakyan ko, salita na. Ha? Ha? Ay, hindi naman si Sere yan na magsasalita. Sere, open for call him. I don't understand yung word. Iba pala pagkabigkas. Pronunciation mali.
Mali. Oo nga eh. Ihirapan ako doon.
Hindi naman GPS.
Yeah. So sometimes, Itinuturo ka niya sa kanilang mga gawa at ang kanilang mga pagsalangsang sa kanilang pinalalo. Now here. This guy was tough. He opened also their ear to discipline. He opened also their ear to discipline. And commanded that they return from iniquity. That's why in our prayers, consider all our iniquities and our infirmities, our transgression, so that we can return to you. Because if the words are holy and our heart is not holy, it could not penetrate. It could not. That's why He opened also their ear to discipline. Pag wala kang tayo nga sa disiplina, wala ka talagang disiplina. Wala kang tayo nga sa disiplina. Kahit gaano ka pa maraming bersikulo, lalabas lang yan para walang silbi. Sapagkat you have no ear to discipline. Brother William, mayroon naman ako, you don't understand what I'm talking. Because this guy would not be teach by God to tell this to the person whom he loved. You will understand later that Elihu was talking to a person whom God chooses. And perfect on his eyes. But still this guy was talking to the man who was perfect in the eyes of God. Is that so, Brother William? Yeah. That's what I told you. If this person is talking to me, I would be in a cloud nine. Thank you, Lord, that your eyes are still on me. I've got eyes on you. Here, if they obey and serve Him, how many things?
Obey and serve.
Obey and serve. Serve Him, not serve your lust, not serve your greed, not serve your wants. If they obey and serve Him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. Mas kailangan pala. They obey and serve Him. Kung sila ay makinig at maglingkod sa Kanya, kanilang gugugulin ang kanilang mga kaarawan sa kaginhawaan, which every people want. At ang kanilang mga taon sa kasiyahan, hindi araw, taon. Years in pleasures, isn't it that man wants it? That's why this guy was talking to a person who is down. But God chooses that person. What a wonderful encouragement. Because sometimes even God had chosen you, there will be always a downfall. Though I fall, you can make me new. And this happens to that person. And he reminded this person, if they obey, but he said, if you obey, no, if they obey and serve Him, they shall spend their days in prosperity. Kaya sa mga nagtatanong sa akin, buti ko, Brother William, kasi pinagpala ka ng Diyos. Ito yung sagot, kapatid, sa mga nagtatanong. I'm always trying my step to obey. Every step I make, I would like to serve Him. Because I want this in the days of prosperity. And then people also ask, how could you able to acquire those things that you have? As if they are pulling it down that, oh, you have not money, why you have those? Because I have this! I have this! I have the obedience which God put in my heart. And I have that love to serve Him. Because I want this. Now, it is your call. If you want this, then change your, what? Your perspective. Maybe your perspective is losing Him. Yeah, I want this, then you are losing Christ. I want this, I want faith, then you're losing Christ. More of Him, less of you. What happened if you keep on seeking and then you're putting up yourself on top and then putting Christ below? You're losing. And no one would like to hear, you're a loser. But I want to say this, are you a loser? Check this. Because if you cannot obey God and you cannot serve Him, do you think you will have prosperity? For a while. 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 And then problems will arise. Just like sin, it will come back to you. That's why we need to obey Him so that sin will get away from you. We need to serve Him. Because sin is just like a roaring lion who would like to devour you. And if you forget to obey Him and you forget to serve Him, the days of your prosperity are going down. Nag-umpisa ka na sana ng kaginhawaan. Nakalimutan mo ito mag-obey. Kasi kala mo galing-galing mo na. You forget to serve Him. Jesus said, give what is to Caesar and give what is to God. Oo, nagtatrabaho tayo. I have my 8 hours and a half of work. And after that, how many hours left? 15 and a half. I can still make sermons. I can still make study. I can still talk to Him. I can still talk to my wife. Even though sometimes when I get here, nanay will go down, handa na yung pagkain, kumain ka na. A simple communication. A simple help. It doesn't require to talk to someone 1 hour at anything. Even my wife, she's in Florida. I just want to talk sometimes, how are you? Things like that. Then if I'm not going, if I have done my outline ahead of time, so we have 25 minutes sometimes, talking, chatting. Because we need to prioritize this. Because this is the only way you can feed your family when you arrive this, isn't it? Without this, you couldn't feed exactly what the family needs. And even your needs. As if you're always lacking. And then your years, just like this, round and round I go in circles, trying to be free. My words keeps getting smaller every day. Your word is getting smaller. Bakit? Who did it? It's you. Understand this. If they obey and serve Him, they shall spend their days in prosperity. Brother William, though I am late, no. You can come back. You can come back. All the grace reaching out for me. Because you do not understand how this works. The song says, how can it be? Then allow God. Just do the two things. Which one? Obey and serve Him. Let God do the prosperity and let God do the pleasures for you.